Hey, welcome back. My name is Alex. I'm a freelance videographer and filmmaker, and today we are finally taking a look at I-DLE's Tomboy, or I-DLE. I never know how to pronounce their name. But as always, I read the lyrics. I did not listen to the song quite yet. That is starting off very nice, actually. It's like a Dutch angle. The camera's rotating from one side to the other. Dutch angles typically give off this off-putting vibe. The red is very nice. All of the blues, like the shadows, are blue. Ooh. Okay, so they're really going with the red. I like that a lot. We go from opening the trunk to her opening this present, and the camera is inside of the box. It would have been nice if the box was more like on the table, because you could clearly see that they just put a box in front of the camera like this, because the perspectives, they don't match. And then they're using 3D effects. She shoots the gun and the popcorn just comes out. The Coke bottle explodes. It's very similar to like the freezing effect. Okay, we're getting a lot of camera movement. Ooh, yes. Oh, she quite literally shot the lights out. And then it transitions to just this spotlight on her, which to me, the spotlight feels like the barrel of a gun. And we get this nice transition with this heart. Ah, it looks so good because they added these extra hearts around her. The music goes, oh wow. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, okay. These paper effects around her are so cool. All of that writing that's on the walls, they add it in again behind her. And her face right here, turning into the Barbie doll. I love that. The color scheme is very apparent too throughout this whole video so far. It's real like black and red and white. Oh, I love the spotlight. Wow, the paper tearing. Now there's this red spotlight. It's like an alarm. Oh my god, all of the effects, all of the transitions, they look so good. Having these spotlights gives it so much energy. There's a lot of camera movement too. She's so sassy. I love all of the movement. Yes. There's people missing. She's looking through the peephole and we actually see it. Wow, wow. I like how they're referencing a lot of things, like how we have the hearts here and we saw the hearts earlier, but inside of the car, we're seeing those blues and the purples. And then when it goes into like this super speed time lapse, we're seeing those exact same colors. I really love surrealism. That's like the normal world, but zhuzhed up a little bit. And they're doing that. This has that like synthwave 80s look to it. She would never be lit in like this blue light. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's see how the drop looks. Ooh, okay. They're still sticking with that red. That car looks amazing. Everything floating around. So we saw these wanted posters when she was walking through the hallway. They're using these 3D elements to enhance the scene. And this looks amazing. Her dress, if you want to call it that, and her boots are all nice and reflective. This is my attitude. I could definitely feel that through the video. And they added all of this fog into the air, and that gives us these nice light beams. It looks beautiful. Okay. Yes. I love the tornado of the wanted posters. The transitions, wow. Oh my god, her eyes are amazing. Wow. That's something about girl groups is the lighting on their face has to be perfect. I think they are going for like this 50s neon look, because all of the sets are in the 50s, like this refrigerator and this set in general. The wide angles, like they're using a lot of wide angles throughout this, and it gives like this really grand look. Oh, we're getting a lot of movement. This video is very monochromatic. Hold on. Oh, did you know you can press C to turn on the captions? I didn't know that. They threw this knife. So she's not throwing it there, and then it cuts to the knife in the air. She didn't actually throw the knife. That would be very interesting to try to recreate. You should subscribe in case I end up doing that video. Oh, okay. Jake says, what the hell? She takes that same knife. Wow, the lighting is so dramatic in there. Oh my God, that transition is amazing. Wow, that's a really cool transition. They took a screenshot of this very first frame and they just tracked it and distorted it onto this piece of paper. That's so cool because we get all of the highlights and shadows, like you can see her boot come down on there. That's a really good transition. I like that a lot. Oh. I love like the grungy look, like all of the handwritten, and there's an explosion. Come on. I like a good explosion. I really like explosions. This is definitely a very, very real explosion too. I don't know if they actually blew up the car or if they just had no, the car is definitely being blown up. You can tell by just how the light is affecting the camera's sensor. Her entire body pretty much turns white because that light is so bright. I can respect the real explosion. I like that a lot. Oh, and the car's just on fire. Yes. Beautiful. Was that the same girl? Yes, that is the same girl. So she had to stand there like this, and like this. Nice slow motion. Look at that transition. How simple is that? But it works so well. This video is so smooth with all of these transitions. And there's stop motion? Come on. Wow, that's cool. She has a gun. Oh my God, that's amazing. That took forever. Stop motion takes so long. It's so tedious. Yes, now we get the flashing red light in that room too. Ooh. So that was the opening shot that we saw before. Just me loving Tomboy. Oh, it says Tomboy there too. And it says idol right there. Even the smoke is red. What attention to detail. We have red smoke over here, the green, blue smoke over there because that's the color that's in the shadows. We have this nice wet down giving everything this cinematic look in the ground. The ground is red. I like the fact that they've stuck with that color scheme so heavy. They even have red smoke. The balloons are looking good. Some match cuts. Oh my God. There's so much movement. This video has such life to it. No wonder why this has 70 million views. Her writing on the camera. It doesn't want to show up, but they put a piece of plexiglass in front of the lens. That's how they're able to write on the camera. That was a Sharpie. I just ruined that piece of plexiglass. The queen. Idol, the queen. Wow, look at the colors, the lighting. That's a good way to do the credits. The balloon with the Ken doll, wow. That was so beautiful. That was my favorite Idol video that I've seen. I wanna give a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, specifically Caroline, Jemmy, Kimberly, Lisa, Lucas, Melissa, Miss Heiju, Sabrina, and Victoria. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and all right.